Welcome to Bella&Goch. Today we're diving into the world of Esperia Incorporation 01-2873, where two brothers, Jovi and Theo LNG Stroms, ignited a revolution in shipbuilding by breathing new life into ancient designs that once sailed through humanity's storied past. Their mission was not merely to construct, it was an homage, a reverence for the craftsmanship of yore, blended with cutting-edge technology from their time. Esperia Incorporation has not only preserved these venerable designs, but also integrated them into the modern fleets of the United Empire Navy, specifically with their fleet's aggressor training. The CEO at this juncture is Charlotte Hushen, a name synonymous with innovation and respect for tradition in human aerospace endeavors. It's fascinating to consider how Esperia doesn't just stop at replication. They actively select individuals each year for their Xenoarchaeology fellowship. These selected few embark on an annual quest, not only as explorers of the unknown, but also guardians and innovators of a rich heritage, a tradition that sees 8 chosen to advance human understanding every Earth cycle. In the year 2873, on Terra, the cradle of human civilization and technological aspiration, Esperia Incorporation sprouted from a seed planted by Jovi Engstrom, Theo, with dreams larger than themselves. Each December now stands as not just another calendar date, but the marking point for hopeful scholars to don their metaphorical spacesuits and dive into an annual selection process that would alter human spaceflight forever. Fast forward to the present day, where Charlotte Hushen stands at Esperia's helm. Under her guidance, chosen each year are not just individuals, but pioneers destined for groundbreaking discoveries within Xenoarchaeology, a field that transcends mere study and leaps into realms of hands-on creation by those selected. Their efforts ripple through time as they replicate ships like the famed Cutlass Black, known not just among Earthlings, but across interstellar boundaries. Each year's selections form a legacy built on centuries' worth of knowledge, a living bridge to forgotten times and lost civilizations. Through these endeavors, where once stood only dreams and theories in dusty tomes of ancient engineers' lore, there now stand reality-tested models that could one day sail through the void. Esperia not just replicates, but reinvigorates human shipbuilding by infusing it with designs borrowed from countless forgotten galaxies. Designations like Valkyrie and Aurora becoming commonplace in our spacefaring narrative as they join forces with other prominent entities, such as UN, for joint ventures. These partnerships, rooted deeply within Esperia's practice of reverence towards the original craftsmanship by employing authentic alien technology standards, have become a cornerstone not just for exploration, but survival in an increasingly competitive galactic economy. In the heart of Esperia's facility lies a chamber where history's forgotten designs find new breath, a room filled with blueprint after blueprint, each a testament to lost ingenuity. Here in 2873, Charlotte Hushen oversees this sanctuary for shipbuilding lore, as she selects annually the very essence of what these ancient engineers envisioned. As each year rolls into December like a silent wave washing over the shore of time, Charlotte Hushen undertakes her selection with precision that borders on ritualistic. With 2018 choices in hand, 7 designs to begin this crucial cycle once more, she contemplates not just what has been, but where it will take humanity next. How does she weigh history against the unforgiving march of progress? These decisions shape Esperia's very essence. From these designs that have traversed the decades in obscurity to models now poised for reality testing within Esperia's walls, each step is a bridge between yesterday and tomorrow. The UN regularly harnesses such ships, creations not just of steel, but dreamscapes once thought lost forever. Witness as Charlotte Hushen unveils the fruits born from her labor. What does it mean for humanity when we can walk in our ancestors' shadows, literally and metaphorically? Herein lies a narrative that stretches beyond mere shipbuilding into reclaiming legacies. Here within these steel walls pulsating with the hum of advanced machinery lies Esperia's sanctum, where history is not just observed, but actively recreated. Charlotte Hushen, steering this enterprise since its inception amidst Terra's bustling industries back when Stanton was still a gleaming beacon for human advancement. Now, the custodian of alien maritime legacies from an era long past. As December's chill pervades Terra, marking a month of change not just in weather but also in purpose for Esperia Incorporation. The yearly convergence brings together minds dedicated to preserving the nuanced artistry and robust engineering principles that once graced Stanton. Each selection is an echo from history's vast ocean. Today, Charlotte Hushen curates these vessels of innovation with a keen eye for detail amidst this assembly. The gleam of the test runs commencement, reflecting off Esperia Incorporation's latest creation. It is more than a mere ship. It embodies centuries, crafted anew with precision that rivals its original form. Here in these trials, not just underwent by Charlotte Hushen, but also through the eyes of her dedicated team at Ewing, as they unveil how history's whispers morph into today's maritime reality. As December's chill pervades Terra, marking a month where history and hope collide in Esperia Incorporation's sanctuary. Here stands Charlotte Hushen amidst the hushed crowd, her eyes reflective pools of determination as she contemplates the artifact-like designs from bygone eras, each one an amulet carrying tales not just of engineering prowess, but also whispered secrets and silent screams. How does Charlotte reconcile these echoes with modern necessity? Today, in this yearly conclave that unfurls beneath Terra's cold gaze, the fate of spacecraft design rests on her shoulders, a responsibility as weighty as it is sacred. As we delve into today's momentous occasion at Ewing in Kutaram, the birthplace of our spacefaring endeavors on Terra, it becomes clear that Charlotte Hushen isn't just presenting a design. She is heralding an era inaugurated by Esperia Incorporation, founded back in 2873. Under the watchful eyes and ears of both history and hope converging here today, we observe how this company continues to pay homage to its roots through meticulous recreations that preserve not only spacecraft engineering, but also their storied pasts. It was Charlotte's predecessor brothers, Jovi and Theo Engstrom, whose dedication first brought Esperia into existence with a commitment as strong as the steel of these vessels themselves, who understood this deeply. They believed in keeping true to original experiences despite centuries passing by. Now, their legacy is at stake today more than ever before. Charlotte and her dedicated team are tasked not only with manufacturing, but also ensuring that each piece resonates with echoes from its initial crafting years ago under different circumstances, yet still serving the noble purpose of pushing human boundaries into space exploration. Here, in this very sanctuary, where once imagined vessels now stand ready to be tested by Ewing aggressor training programs for combat pilots, and backed by Esperia's own research grants aimed at uncovering the mysteries of Xenoarchaeology through their annual selection process. Today marks not just a testament, but also an enduring connection between past aspirations, present realities, and future voyages, all within Charlotte Hushen's capable hands as Esperia Incorporation stands firm in its role to bridge generational leaps with the timeless spirit of discovery. Behold, the forge where history's breath fuels today's creation. Here on Terra, the heartland from which our narrative unfolds, is a place of transformation so profound that it stirs wonder in all who witness its might. Charlotte Hushen and her team at Esperia Incorporation, turning the wheels not just with steel, but also hope for every soul aboard these ships. How do they harness such intangible essence as we stand amidst this hive of activity, the clanking symphony playing out under their expert hands and machines? It is clear that Esperia doesn't merely sell a ship. It sells the dreams, trials, errors, triumphs woven into every inch. As we stand on Terra, a nexus where history melds with today's ambitious endeavors, one cannot help but wonder how the creations of bygone civilizations can find relevance anew. Here in this bustling hub stands Charlotte Hushen, Esperia Incorporation's CEO, a beacon guiding us through a sea of rediscovered knowledge. Behold, the forge of Esperia Incorporation, a place not just of metal and fire, but also where echoes from ancient craftsmen's hands shape vessels that defy their original era. Each replica is a testament to Charlotte Huschendicht leadership, her vision breathing life into designs selected through the diligent efforts of xenoarchaeologists. In this moment of anticipation, as the countdown to test launches approaches within Terra's walls, home not just to humans, but also ambitions that stretch across stars. Here, Charlotte Huschen stands at a console displaying real-time data from prototype runs. Each click and monitored parameter is part of her symphony orchestrating history's resurgence. Charlotte Huschen stands at her console in Terra's Grand Hall of Innovation. The countdown is imminent, and with each tick bypassing the present moment, we edge closer to a revelatory leap for humanity's shipbuilding legacy. A journey where Esperia Incorporation has become more than just manufacturers. They are custodians of history reimagined. But what does it mean when corporations like hers take on the role once held by revered institutions, crafting vessels not from their own designs, but as echoes of a cosmic past? Charlotte's face is resolute under her holographic projector displays. As Charlotte Huschen gazes upon her team assembled in Terra's headquarters moments before a countdown that signifies not just an event, but a historical continuum, she imparts wisdom steeped in tradition and innovation alike. The decision to replicate these vessels here today is no mere act of engineering. It's our homage to the past, where pioneers like Jovi Engstrom first envisioned Esperia Incorporation as a sanctuary for spacecraft preservation back in 2873. She explains, her voice firm yet imbued with reverence. Under my guidance, a line that has been unbroken since the founding of our establishment by these visionaries, and their relentless pursuit to bridge eras through craftsmanship. Charlotte's gaze sweeps across this crowd as she continues. Today's countdown not only heralds a new chapter, but also aligns with Ewing pilots who train using our replicas of these vessels. Each ignition sequence is an act that connects us to the very essence of spacefaring history. We stand here in Kutaram, Terra, ready to carry forward Esperia's legacy while honoring those before us. The humming engines echo Charlotte's sentiments. They are not just machines, but symbols of a human spirit undimmed by time, a testament to the enduring maritime soul that once roamed these vast cosmic expanses. Word count, 142. With a voice steadier than steel alloys, Charlotte Huschen addresses her team. Let this countdown not merely signal the end of an event, but mark its beginning, the dawn where we reclaim our maritime soul and propel it into tomorrow with respect to those who ventured beyond first. As engines roar like mythic creatures awakening, Esperia's legacy is etched in every ignition sequence. Here on Terra's home turf does humanity dare dream of the stars once more. In a world where technology races at breakneck speeds, Charlotte Huschen stands as the embodiment of progress. Today marks not just another step, but a giant leap for Esperia Incor 02567893, a ship that encapsulates centuries, or perhaps millennia, of alien ingenuity. As the clock's hands align, marking not just an end but a beginning, a bridge between lost world and present endeavor. Today is about legacy, how Esperia Incorporation transforms history into tangible reality for humanity to marvel at. Here in Terra stands Charlotte Huschen with the countdown timer pulsing before her eyes, each tick not just a second but an epoch unfurling. This prototype replicates alien tech once thought beyond our reach. The crowd murmurs among themselves. What does it truly mean when such corporations dare to dive into realms of legendary engineering? Can these creations inspire as much wonder in the heart and soul as they do mechanically? The engines roar, not just through the air, but also up amongst those who wonder. These replicas, how do they whisper tales of distant world and far-flung times into our eager ears? They serve as a reminder that Esperia Incorporation is more than manufacturing. It's reincarnating history, breathing life back into the void left by forgotten civilizations. Yet skepticism lingers in every corner. Can these machines truly capture what was lost without diminishing their essence? Charlotte Huschen observes quietly from her console as eyes around tell a tale of curiosity laced with doubt. Here in the core of Esperia Incorporation's cutting-edge facility, Charlotte Hushen faces not just a machine, but history itself. Today is where she and her team aim to bridge worlds, humans with their own designs against alien technology, reborn from our archives back, when humanity had far less understanding of the cosmos in 2873. With the countdown's commencement, not only does each second mark progress, but also a homage to human ingenuity in adapting alien marvel into our terrestrial reality. Since Esperia's foundation by Jovi and Theo, LNG Strom back, when they first harnessed these designs, what has changed is that we now stand ready with Charlotte Hushen at the helm. As Charlotte Hushen signals to initiate, she embodies not just the CEO, but also a guardian of history that now courses through her veins with every replica brought into existence. The engines roar as if they're partaking in an ancient ritual. It's 2097, and Esperia has come full circle since those long-lost days. In the bustling heart of Terra's capital, Charlotte Hushen gazes upon a fleet arrayed before her, each ship not just metal but storyteller. As she initiates today's countdown on Esperia Incorporation's latest project, it isn't merely technology that hums through the air. Rather, history itself breathes in anticipatory exhalations. "Behold the cutlass black," whispers Charlotte as she steps into a chamber where history is being resurrected. Here, we don't simply replicate. Rather, every rivet and screw tells of seafaring yore, a time when humanity charted unknown waters without fear. Reflecting on the foundation by LNG Strom brothers Jovi and Theo in 2873 that seeded this very practice, Charlotte ponders not just restoration, but revival, as they breathe new life into lost maritime craft. Today, amidst the bay, we celebrate a union, a testament to Esperia's commitment not just as manufacturers, but curators. Charlotte Hushen oversees the launch of their first vessel since 2873, the Aurora, a ship that once sailed under humanity's flag, now restored for remembrance and reverence. In her eyes shimmer stories untold of daring voyages bygone eras when ships ruled trade winds instead of corporations. In this grand arena where human ambition and corporate resolve intertwine, stands the silhouette of Esperia's latest marvel, the Astral Voyager, a vessel not merely built but born from a tapestry of ancient designs, now reincarnated by modern technology under Charlotte Hushen's watchful eye. Charlotte Hushen, at this moment steering not just the levers, but also humanity's course into an era where salvaged alien tech enriches our own. As she stands before Esperia's assembled workforce and esteemed guests from across systems, thinkers like Jovi LNG Strom himself, who once dreamt of these very stars to chart a new future for humankind. Here we stand on Terra, where the corporate behemoth of our age, Esperia Incorporation, unveils its craft at a site echoing with decades-old aspirations and visions. The Astral Voyager's hull shimmered under an artificial skyline as Charlotte Hushen prepared to count down not just time, but the history of human collaboration. On this day in Terra, a date marked by significant progress within Esperia Incorporation, June 29th, under the gaze of Charlotte Hushen. Today heralds not just another ship, but our bridge to alien craftsman's zero. Charlotte Hushen stands at this ceremony's helm, her eyes set upon a horizon where human ingenuity meets the mysteries of alien engineering. The Astral Voyager isn't merely constructed here. It embodies centuries-old aspirations revived from long ago, an artifact that challenges our understanding and capabilities. In this grand arena, where human ambition meets its oldest foe, survival, here we witness not just a launch, but an evolution. The Astral Voyager bearing the legacy of Esperia Incorporation since 2873, when Jovi and Theo LNG Strom first harbored dreams in their heart. In this grand arena, where human ambition meets its oldest foe, survival, today marks not just the launch of another vessel, but an evolution that Esperia Incorporation has tirelessly pursued since 2873. Charlotte Hushen stands at the heart of it all, overseeing what is more than a ship's debut. This event breathes life into decades-old lore and corporate legend. Behold the marvel within these walls, folks. Here in this hive of ingenuity stands Esperia's workforce, an eclectic mix from across systems, but united by a singular purpose: to harness alien technology for human hands once deemed too complex or dangerous to attempt recreation alone. Charlotte Hushen watches with pride as every bolt and panel is placed exactly where it belongs. Stargazing tonight, one can't help but wonder, how many centuries have these starships sailed through? Charlotte Hushen, Esperia's CEO and torchbearer for the past 2 decades, has steered her team not just to build a ship that survives planetary bounds. She stands here, amidst Terra's clear skies above Esperian steel turrets as much more than overseer. She is guardian of humanity's dream among these stars. Charlotte Hushen stands amidst an ocean of supporters and skeptics, her heart steady as the stars. Today isn't merely about launching a ship. It marks humanity's resurgence into deep space exploration with technology that feels both ancient in inspiration yet cutting-edge by design. The astral Voyager is Esperia Inc.'s testament to this fact. Since the pivotal year of 2873, when Jovi and Theo L&G unearthed lost ship designs at Esperia's genesis, Charlotte Hushen has led a relentless pursuit. It wasn't long after that humanity saw its first glimpse into these alien mechanisms. Technology so advanced, yet harmonious with the essence of space travel history. Beneath the hum of arcane machines, one can witness Esperian craftsmanship. Here in this hive where humanity's dreamers and doers converge, this isn't merely a factory. It is an incubator for interstellar potential. Charlotte Hushen looks upon her creations with eyes that see further than the visible spectrum, guided by principles established decades ago. These vessels carry not just survival, but ambition and hope aboard them, a legacy as enduring as space itself. She muses. Amidst a sea of bustling machinery under high-tech dome lights, Esperia Incorporation stands as the beacon for advanced xenoarchaeological engineering. Here in Kutaram's heartland, where once was desolation now hum with industry and purpose, since its establishment by visionaries, Jovi and Theo, L&G back in 2873 CE. Charlotte Hushen, Esperia's current visionary leader, her acumen for merging the alien with human design has been pivotal since her appointment in 2940 CE. Under her directive, we witness a synergy of form and function that respects not only originality, but also practical adaptability. This is crucial as Esperia ventures into integrating foreign tech systems within everyday human vessels. The chirp of quantum drives and the clattering assembly lines form a symphony here, where each instrumentalist, the skilled hands crafted by Esperia's astroengineers, play their part in resurrecting alien tech for today. This isn't mere replication. It is revivalism with purpose, to bridge human needs and advanced extraterrestrial ingenuity, ever since those foundational days of 2873 CE. Here in Kutaram's bustling capital city, a place where progress thrives on the edge of lawlessness, we stand at a critical juncture. The Andromeda Roman 9, not merely another starship, but an embodiment of our quest for interstellar communion and survival amidst scarcity here in human history. Since its inception by Jovi and Theo L&G back, when we were still charting the stars with rudimentary technology, Esperia has been more than a mere company. It's become an ark of lost craftsmanship. Today, as Charlotte Hushen stands here amid this trove of alien blueprint archives and holographic schematics that flicker beneath her gaze within Terra University's advanced Xenoarchaeology lab, we are reminded, how far does humanity's ingenuity stretch to reclaim the whispers from yesterday? This place pulses with potential, where every design speaks of a bygone era but promises new horizon. Consider the recent Galactic Trade Summit at Starbase Kutaram, where Esperia showcased their latest marvel, the Andromeda Roman 9. It's no ordinary vessel. It embodies a meld of ancient design ingenuity with cutting-edge quantum drive systems, an exquisite marriage between yesteryear's ambitions and tomorrow's technological might, all thanks to Esperia Incorporation. In the echoing corridors of Starbase Kutaram's Grand Trade Summit Hall, where hope for advancement is as abundant as the stars themselves. Here today, at this critical juncture in human and alien relations, the stage was set not just with delegates, but ambitions reaching beyond our own skies. With the audience hushed, a spotlight hits Charlotte Hushen as she approaches, the embodiment of Esperia's drive to reconnect with lost civilizations. The Andromeda Roman 9 announces her in steady breathlessness that captures every listening ear, is not just metal and circuitry. It is the resurrection of a millennia-old design into our time. Hushen speaks with clarity, underlining Esperia's commitment to respectful integration, a bridge between past brilliance and present possibilities. What secrets does this ship hold, woven from human creativity sparked by alien minds? She poses as the murmurs build into a crescendo of curiosity. In 2873, on planet Terra, a world not unlike our own, but governed by the United Empire of Earth, UEE, two brothers, Jovi and Theo Ellengstrom, embarked upon a venture that would redefine spacecraft manufacturing. With their profound reverence for historical ship designs lost to time's erosion, Esperia Incorporation was born. Not just any company, but one dedicated to resurrecting these forgotten vessels of the past into operable marvels. Esperian ships like this constellation, Andromeda and Aurora, are more than mere spacecraft. They're time capsules, encapsulating a blend of human ambition with alien heritage. The company not only manufactured these vessels, but became pivotal in the UEE Navy's aggressor training programs as well. The CEO at Esperia today is none other than Charlotte Hushen, who has taken forward its storied legacy since taking over from her predecessors. Under her guidance, Esperia not only retained, but amplified their commitment to authenticity in replicating and reviving long-lost designs that once graced the star systems of yore. As Charlotte Hushen stands atop a sleek Aurora freighter, she overlooks models from across her workshop. This is where history meets future, an enterprise steeply rooting itself in both past and present innovation, while sailing into uncharted cosmic waters. In the year of our Lord 2873, on Terra Prime System's bustling planet Kutaram stood Esperia Incorporation, a beacon for history aficionados and spacecraft enthusiasts alike. Founded by visionary brothers Jovi and Theo Ellengstrom, whose childhood fascination with the cosmos led them to unearth ship designs that time had nearly erased from memory. Charlotte Hushen now steers this esteemed institution, where authenticity isn't just a value. It is woven into every fiber of its being, much like how her predecessors did. Despite technological leaps forward in manufacturing efficiency and safety protocols, that wouldn't he dare to tamper with the original experience these designs offered, taking cues from their roots during a time when aggressor training programs were crucial for Earth's Navy. Esperia not only met, but exceeded expectations by offering vessels like the Andromeda Roman 9, which served as tangible connections to our ancestors' ingenuity and ambition. The Esperian craft, while bearing alien origins such as the Aurora freighter that Charlotte Hushen proudly commands today, retain an untouched integrity echoing back centuries, a fact not lost on those fortunate few who receive annual fellowships under Jovi's tutelage to explore Xenoarchaeology. At Esperia Incorporation, decisions are made with reverence for the past. They stand as a testament that even in an era where progress is paramount, there remains space within their walls and on those replicated vessels, a niche dedicated entirely to honoring what once was against all odds. Here stands Esperia Incorporation, not merely manufacturing ships, but rekindling the flames of history with each vessel that takes flight into our vast universe. Charlotte here at Esperia's helm isn't just running a business. She is champion of the forgotten, a living bridge between human ambition and alien intellect. It was in 2873 that her vision took form, leading to an unprecedented era where ships like the Andromeda Roman 9, replicating designs centuries old yet never seen before Esperia's doors. Charlotte Hushen recently addressed an assembly where not only were engineers, but delegates from across the cosmos. They shared tales of heritage ships and their roles in societies, now reimagined through Esperian craftsmanship, fostering a dialogue that stretches beyond mere trade. Its cultural exchange. Her words echoed not just within those walls, but into every starship bound for new adventures. It was in year 2873 when two visionary brothers, Jovi and Theo Engstrom, founded Esperia Incorporation against the backdrop of humanity's renaissance among stars. Their mission wasn't just a matter of commerce, but also preservation. They sought to salvage lost knowledge from ancient ship designs that were thought obsolete at their time, with hopes these innovations could fuel future advancements in space travel and exploration. In the year 2873, when humanity's starships began to diversify beyond their own making by incorporating lost alien designs, Charlotte Hushion stood as a testament to innovation. Born from this era of revival was Esperia Incorporation, not merely surviving but thriving on Terra itself. Charlotte Hushion, the current CEO whose leadership steers Esperia Incor 0-46, 95, 1273, 85, -328, 65, and from here onwards until she reaches +/infinity by rotating around its vertical axis. An exhibit hall inside Esperia Incorporation, hands-on, displays showcasing Xenoarchaeology findings. Imagine stepping into an exhibit hall where the echoes of centuries past reverberate through every polished surface. Here, at Esperia Incorporation's central hub on Terra system in 2901 AD, we witness a convergence point for human ingenuity and historical craftsmanship. A place not just to observe, but to interact with the remnants of ancient ship designs that once crisscrossed through space. Charlotte Hushion stands amidst this gallery of ghosts from 2873 AD, her figure a testament to Esperia's enduring legacy in bringing forgotten knowledge back into humanity's grasp. In the pivotal year of 2873, Esperia Incorporation embarked on a mission to bridge humanity with its technological ancestry. The Halo cruiser, a marvel in xenoarchaeology, unearthed from beneath ancient ice moonscapes by Charlotte herself and her team, stands before us today as an interactive exhibit, revealing the complexities of spacefaring craft that once cut across nebulas with elegance. The cruiser's design hints at a lost civilization's understanding of physics far beyond what our own technology grasped back then. From the depths where once starships rested dormant, Charlotte Hushion has emerged as not just Esperia's CEO, but also its conscience. In 2901 AD, this very year we set our lens upon her office within Terra Systems' central hub. We can hear the soft hum of machinery and feel a deep connection to every ship replicated under their care, each bearing stories that transcend time itself. Her decision in May 1723 to commission these historical marvels not only breathes new life into them, but also serves as an educational pillar for humanity, ensuring the legacy of our predecessors isn't lost among us. As we stand here in the year 2901 AD within Charlotte's meticulously organized space at Esperia Incorporation's headquarters on Terra, one can sense her unwavering dedication. Founded by visionary brothers Jovi and Theo Engstrom back when they spotted potential where others saw dead technology in 2873, Esperia was born from the remnants of lost spacefaring civilizations. On the cusp of year 2090, where interstellar politics and ethics collide headfirst into Charlotte's decision. In May 1723, a pivotal moment in Esperia's history, when she chose to integrate alien technologies from crashed vessels like those discovered on the Halo cruiser with human society back home, raising both opportunities and dilemmas for a species stepping into cosmic interdependence. Reflecting upon this choice, how do we balance progress against potential unknowns? What does it mean to bring artifacts of such profound originity under our own governance? Considering the intricate tapestry of events following Charlotte's 1723 decision, Our documentary sails on to explore how these alien mechanisms reshaped humanity's technological landscape. How did Esperia influence not only our own industry, but also diplomatic relations with other species like Xenothreat, who sought similar resources? Here in this year 2901 AD, we witness a society at the crossroads of history and future, where humanity's destiny intertwines irrevocably with remnants from galaxies beyond. The ethics Charlotte upheld echo through each restored vessel, reverberating across star systems into tomorrow. In May of the previous century, the moment that would forever alter humanity's technological trajectory, Charlotte Hushian, with a stroke as decisive as it was controversial, chose to integrate alien designs into earthly markets in 1723. How did Charlotte Hushian's choice to integrate Xenoarchaeology findings into earthly engineering, notably the advanced propulsion systems originally crafted by an alien civilization in 2301 AD for their spacefaring vessels and energy sourcing methods, ignite a manufacturing renaissance on Terra? Industries from construction to transportation were transformed overnight. It's estimated that within 5 years of Esperia's acquisition, a full decade post-decision, production efficiency doubled. Charlotte Hushian, CEO of Esperia Incorporation since May 73, faced a monumental decision when she unveiled her plan to harness alien tech designs for Earth's advancement in April 2045. A move that would reshape not only our industries, but also the fabric of human ingenuity. Consider the year 2934, when Esperia launched its first trade mission. The constellation Andromeda and Aurora fleets, once symbols of corporate dominance on Stanton's Planet's Arc Corp, Crusader Industries, Microtech, now serve as vessels for these ancient alien marvels. As we stand here in the heart of Esperia's headquarters, a place where decisions are made that echo through space and time, Charlotte Hushian, with wisdom gleaned from years steering this ship towards humanity's future amidst cosmic windfalls and interstellar rivalries,